Hey y'all, welcome to Kingdom Talk with me, your girl Marie Lewis. Today we are talking about intensifying the power of God within us through knowledge. Um, the Bible said, "My people perish because of lack of knowledge." So if you perish because of lack of knowledge, that means knowledge also gives life, right? Knowledge gives life. So we got to think about it. We have God's DNA. We have His breath. He said He made us in His image. So that means we have everything God gave us to succeed, to be successful on this earth. But the problem is we don't know how to activate God's power within us. We don't know how to use His power because we don't have the knowledge to do it. The Bible said in Proverbs 24, verse 5 and 6 that, and this is the CEV version, wisdom brings strength and knowledge gives power. Battles are won by listening to advice and making lots of plans. You cannot win a battle out first making plans. Nobody goes to war and not have a plan. You have to have the knowledge to know what to do. And what does power mean? Power means dominion. So knowledge give power. Power. Power means dominion. Power means, look, I looked up the definition of power, right? And it said it means ruler, strength, might, dominion. All of these terms mean power. God said He have given us dominion on this earth. But we don't have dominion. We don't act like we have dominion because we don't have the knowledge. God created a whole universe, right? With, with He created a whole universe. We can't even begin to think how He thinks, but He gave us a little something to just understand this earth, right? And the thing is, we don't have the knowledge to do that. So people want to walk in power. They want dominion. They want to do this. They want to heal. They want to deliver it, but we don't have the knowledge. How do you get the knowledge? How do you get the knowledge to move in power? How do you get the knowledge to unlock favor? How do you get the knowledge to, to set the captives free? It's not no science book. It's not no chemistry book. It's not no history book. It's not the math book. It's the Bible. The more time you spend in your word, the more knowledge will be given to you. The more time you spend in your word, the more earthly and heavenly knowledge will be given to you. You will have the power to know how to walk this earth. You will have the power to know what to do. When people think of power, they think of only healing the sick, delivering, but no. How do you run a business that God gave you to run? How do you break yourself out of poverty? How do you gain favor? How do you gain more favor from God? How do you get grace? Because God give us grace, but there's some people who have a little bit extra grace on their life. You ever go somewhere and they're like, I want a little bit extra black pepper, a little bit more salt, a little pepper. Some people have a little more pepper in their life. But how did they get it? The knowledge that they have. A lot of pastors walk in power because of the knowledge they have. They know who God is. They know how God moves. They understand that you have to seek His heart. They know how to touch God's heart. So God give them power. God give them dominion. God allow them to be active. Their power is activated. So that's why every time you disrespect a leader, you're disrespecting God. Because God gave them power and dominion. God chose them. The more time you spend in your word, the closer you get to God, the more He will give you. Pastor Mike Todd once said, I was listening to him, and he said he was in a business meeting. I don't remember what business it was, but he was in a meeting. He ain't know what to say. He ain't have the knowledge of nothing. He ain't know. But before he left, that deal was closed. He said the Lord downloaded to him every terminology he needed. Things he didn't know, things he never studied. Why? Because he had the knowledge of who God is. Why? He had the favor of God. Why? Because he had knowledge. Knowledge gives favor. Knowledge gives power. You have to know. Look how Jesus was able to curse the fig tree. People were looking like, oh my gosh, this man walks in power. But why was he able to curse the fig tree? Because of knowledge. He understood the assignment. What's that song? I understood the assignment. Is that a song? I heard that on social media. But he understood the assignment. He understood who God was to him. He knew his father. He spent time with his father day in and day out. Day in and day out, he was with his father. He had a long time with his father. So he understood that he had the right to curse that tree because it wasn't bearing fruit. And not everybody get knowledge. You know why? God do not allow all of us to walk in knowledge because not everybody know how to handle power. They'll go around cursing every fig tree down. They'll go around killing everybody for no reason. So not everybody get power, get to activate their power to and intensify. Not everybody get to do that. Not everybody get to walk how Jesus walked, even though we're called to because God knows your heart. Imagine if everybody had the power that Jesus had. Although we do, but thank God it's not activating everyone because there'll be a lot of dead people. Or this person hurt my feelings, dead. People have been setting curses for no reason. You have to have knowledge. I think of what I know now that I didn't know before. My goodness. Thank God that I didn't have the power that I had back then. And let me just make this clear. When I speak to you guys, I'm speaking to myself as well. So I'm like, God, I want to intensify the power within me. So when God gave me this topic, it was not just for y'all, it was for me too. There's a lot of things in me that need to come out. There's a lot of things in me that I don't know how to intensify the power of God within me. I want to walk in power. I want to do the things Jesus did. I want to do the things God put me on earth to do. And now God is saying, you can do all of those things with a little bit more knowledge. Spend a little bit more time with me and watch what happens. Knowledge gives power. Knowledge gives power. You will know how to run a successful business. You will know what to do. You will know how to treat people, how to handle people. You will know when to speak and when to be quiet. You will know, well, don't try that person. There's some people because they don't have the knowledge. My goodness. They be disrespecting people who God have. God is like you touching one of God's people. No, that person God have a soft spot for that person. You have to have knowledge in order to know how to move. You have to have knowledge in order to know, like spending time with God unlocks secrets and mysteries of this earth, of this world. And those mysteries open doors for you. Think of the people that's in power right now, the president. How much knowledge, earthly knowledge, do he have? The governors. And think of the policemen. What happened with people when they don't have the knowledge of the power they have? For example, there's been a lot of there are cases of police that's mistreating people that's all over the world. Not only policemen in other fields as well, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. But why are they have power, they have dominion, but they don't have the knowledge of how to use that power. They don't have the rhema word for that power. Knowledge gives power. Knowledge sets you free. Knowledge removes poverty from your bloodline. Knowledge delivers you. Knowledge give you peace at night. Money may not give everybody peace, but knowledge will. Why? When you have the knowledge of who God is, who your Father is, people know Him as God. Yeah, we know Him. He's our Father. He created. But when you have a deep revelation of who He is, you're always in awe of Him. You look at the clouds and you begin to celebrate. You're always in awe of Him. If you want to intensify the power of God within you, spend some time in your word. Get some knowledge. And then while you get the knowledge, you're getting wisdom. Because God not going to give you one and not the other. But actually, he can give you one. He could give you wisdom but not give you knowledge. But knowledge is more powerful than wisdom. It's the knowledge. Wisdom gives strength, but knowledge gives power. You'll know how to keep your strength going with knowledge. You'll know how not to let that depressing spirit fall upon you with knowledge. And when I speak of knowledge, I hope you guys understand that when I'm talking of knowledge, I'm not talking of God because God is knowledge. Everything comes from God. God download into us. The more of Him you have, the more of everything you need. Everything. The more of Him you have, the more knowledge you have. I just think about me last year and the year before. I didn't have the knowledge I have this today. That's why I walk differently. That's why I talk differently. Because every day I allow God to continue to change me. I try my best, even while I'm busy with the kids, to spend some time with God in His Word. If I go a week or a day when I spend the time in His Word, I feel a type of way. I feel uneasy. And as soon as I get back into His Word, as soon as I get back to spending quality time with Him, I get back to moving in the direction God wants me to move. I get more knowledge. You don't know how to handle a situation you're going through because you don't have the knowledge to do it. You don't have the wisdom to do it. Spend some time in God's word. Spend some time with God. Ask Him for knowledge. God, give me knowledge. Give me understanding. Give me knowledge. Give me understanding. And watch you do it. And watch how much your life transforms. Watch how much power and authority you walk in. But all right, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and share this to people who you think it might help. I will see you guys next Friday. I will see you guys next Friday. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube, my attitude, and everything else. Love you guys. Bye.